Hello, welcome, welcome. I'm very excited. Today is our first ever Cozy board game live stream. I was like searching for the words. So let me know that you can see and hear me, that you can see the screen, you can see the table in front of me. And as soon as you let me know all of that, we're good to go. All right, so it sounds like we're good. I just got the thumbs up from Carl. So let me explain what we've got going on here today. So this is a game, as you can see in the bottom corner here, called Enchanted Ivy. This is a solo cozy board game. It is releasing at Gen Con from All Play. All Play did not specifically sponsor this live stream, but they do sponsor my channel. So they are amazing in helping me to keep content constantly flowing to you guys. They have been an amazing partner all year long. And I have said this a few times now in a couple different videos, but I will reiterate. This is, to this date, my favorite solo game that I own. So it seemed very fitting with it launching at Gen Con next week that we would play it together and that this would be my first board game live stream. Well, we're gonna see how this goes. We have a very precarious camera setup going on here. The mini of my face and this lovely picture of the game are hiding some apparatuses. But today I'm excited to play this game with you. So I am going to be explaining how to play the game as I play. And this game also has a story. So I'm going to be reading the story to you. And we're going to be playing throughout the story. And we're going to kind of do all of that as we go. So I'm excited about all of that. So let's jump in. So as you can see, I have this lovely Act 1 storybook in front of me. Now, anytime that I show you any of the characters up close or the storybook up close, I'm going to transition to this zoomed in version. It's not going to be the super most readable thing you've ever seen because it is highly zoomed in, but I'm going to be reading it out loud to you as well, so you'll be able to follow along. Kind of. And I think once I actually start to show you the characters, you'll be able to see a little bit better, at least some of the things I'm talking about, even if these dialogue moments in the booklet are not as easily seeable. So just bear with us. This is our first time doing this. So let's get started. So this is Storybook Act 1. There are actually two storybooks. There's an Act 1 and an Act 2. So we start with a letter. Dear Ivy, you don't know me, but I know you. I know how you feel. I, too, was once trapped by the expectations of others. Only by leaving the sunny side, did I finally understand what it meant not just to be alive, but to live. There is an old inn bordering the forest of the shady folk. Those torn between a sunny and shady life find the inn a place of refuge, rest, and community. It is also in desperate need of a new innkeeper. Regretfully, I can't be there to greet you at the inn, but you will find everything you need there. Should you take the position, I am confident it will be the best decision of your life. Sincerely, a friend. I fold the well-worn creases of the letter and return its green envelope to my pocket. Gazing at the run-down inn, it took a month to gather the courage to leave Aunt June and Uncle Cal and head to the crossroads, but now the inn is in front of me. I open the door and find the lobby empty, a thick layer of dust settled across the furniture. The front desk, however, is swept clean. Its wood gleams with recent polish, and atop it lies a ring of intricately wrought brass keys. I imagine the secrets behind the door of this place and promise myself that I'll find them. At least the inn is charming, even if it needs a lot of work. So we are going to now transition so I can start to show you kind of how the game works. So I do have our lovely rule book here, but I will show you, sometimes people are a little bit scared of board games because they feel like they have a lot of rules. The rule book is very small, very short, very easy to understand. I actually read back through the rules today because it's been a couple, I guess maybe about a month since I've played this game the last time, and it's just so easy to pick up. So this is going to be our very first, this is our prologue. So this is kind of going to help us learn the game a little bit. So I'm going to read this to you, and then I'm going to explain the game a little bit more. So let me go back here. So the prologue is called Open for Business. I collapse in an oversized armchair in the common room, utterly exhausted. It's been nearly a week of cleaning, but I'm finally done. As I'm about to take a well-earned nap, I hear the stomping of heavy boots from the foyer. A thick trail of spring mud leads to the front desk, where a motley assortment of folk await. Despite my exhaustion, I smile. It's finally time to host the inn's first guest. So before I zoom out again, I'm going to show you a couple things that you're going to have here. So this is our guest list. So these are all the guests that we're going to be keeping in our inn. Every single chapter, the inn layout is going to change a little bit. So the inn is going to change the way it looks. We're going to have Ivy cards, which is the main thing that we're going to be using to play the game. And this is going to tell us how much we're going to need for this specific chapter. This is our points goal. Now it says here that your goal, you need to score at least 35 points to successfully complete the scenario. Later scenarios also include a high score goal and optional challenges. And then we also have a starting door. So this is our starting door. As we play, we'll have an opportunity to unlock more doors that do more fun things. And this door is our starting door, and it is going to basically give us an extra 3 points at the end of the game as long as we remember to add it to our inn. Instead of drawing 2 random guest tokens, we're going to start with the painter and the scarecrow. So I'm going to show you what that means here in just a second. So over here, I've already placed our characters. I'm going to show you each of them and read you a little bit of their story. This, like I said, is our door, but we may get more in the future. And every door that you unlock has its own special rules. So it gives you its own special bonuses. So different doors do different things. Our starting door just gives us those 3 points. So this card will always be included. This is the Ivy card. So one of the ways that you can score points is with Ivy. So the way that Ivy works is we're going to want to have as many Ivy patches as possible. So like you can see that these are connected. We actually want to have as many disconnected Ivy patches. We don't want them connected as possible, because the more of them we have, the more points we get. But if we were to connect all the Ivy on our board, we would only get oh wait, Ivy patches 6+. Oh no, I'm sorry. Ivy patches that touch along the edge connect to form a single patch. Score the number of Ivy patches in the inn. Oh no, I take that back. We want as few Ivy patches as possible. I completely missaid. I missaid that. So this is if we have a ton of them, we want to connect as many as possible. So if we only have, if everything is connected, we'll get 20 points. But the more separated they are, the fewer points we get. So I said that backwards the first time. So that's our Ivy patch. Now we have a couple of characters that we're inviting to the inn. So we're going to start with the monk. This is the monk here. I love the art in this game. It is so fun. So if we turn him over, the monk, now different characters have some different signifiers here. Those are not going to come into play in the prologue, but once they happen, I will mention them to you. So the monk says, I seek silence, solitude, and serenity. He scores 8 points. However, he loses 2 points per guest or door touching the monk. So we don't want him to be next to any, like in his surrounding area, any guests or doors if possible, because that's how he scores the most points. So that's the monk. Now, let's get introduced to, I love this artwork. This is the Mystery Knight. He's so fun. Look at his little rubber ducky. Okay, so the Mystery Knight says, using only 3 words and a single rough grunt, the knight communicates their needs. Private room, bath. So he scores 4 points if there are no guests and no door in the Mystery Knight's row to their left, and another 4 if there are none to his right, as you can see here. So we want to keep him in his own row. Okay? That's the Mystery Knight. Now, we have the painter, who might remind you of someone with his hair. And the painter says, their portraits are abstract and expressive, painted in broad strokes that evoke the moods of each guest more than their appearance. So we have to choose left or right and score guests in the painter's row in that direction. So when we play him, we don't have to choose this until the end, until we're scoring, but we'll choose either left or right, and we will score points for each guest that is like in the row that he's in that direction, and you score less points. So if a guest is 1 space away, they'll get 4 points. If 2 spaces, they'll get 3, and if they're 3 spaces away, they'll get 2 points. So you can see how that works. So that's the painter. Now, finally, we're also going to be welcoming in 4 scarecrows, these lovely guys here, and the scarecrows look like this, so cute. And these say, instead of a meal, the scarecrows gather around a bucket, taking handfuls of straw and adding to their bulk. I cannot bear to watch them stuff themselves in this way. Scarecrows do not score. We count them as guests when scoring other guests. So they're used to like count towards points for other guests or count against certain characters like the monk, for example. Okay, so that's the scarecrow. All right. So we're going to zoom back out here so you can see the whole table. And this, now normally, the way this works is normally you're going to take the little chips for all of the guests. So each guest has their own little chip. And we would put them all in the draw bag. However, this intro scenario tells us to start with the painter and the scarecrow and a scarecrow. So we're going to take the painter and one scarecrow out, and then we're going to put the rest in our little bag. Okay, so that's our little bag. And then we're going to kind of keep this off to the side a little bit so we can see it. This is what our inn needs to look like. Maybe I'll keep it down here because then it's a little bit easier for me to see. And we have our Ivy deck, and we have to take out 8 cards. We're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, let me shuffle these a little bit better. That didn't look very shuffled to me. I don't know if you saw, but those first 5 cards all looked very similar, and that made me a little concerned. Let's see. We're all having a good day. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for joining this first board game stream. We're playing Enchanted Ivy today. So we're just getting started with the first game. So this is the prologue. So we're going to discard 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are getting discarded. All right. Now every card has a front that has a balcony and a back that is just Ivy. Okay, that's going to be very important to how we play this game. So here's how this game works. Let me turn over all my characters so I can see how their points score. I had them turned up so you could see their beautiful artwork, but now we can see how they score. So on your turn, every turn is going to be your turn. This is a solo game. So you're going to draw 2 cards. And you can always see the top card of the deck. So we'll always be able to see what that looks like. Again, I think I'm going to keep this down here so it's a little bit easier to get to. Now, we have to place these cards, and we don't have to necessarily decide where is the bottom and where is the top of our inn just yet. We will eventually. And once we add our door, we can no longer put anything below it because that's our door. That's the entrance. One of the cards of the 2 cards you draw has to be placed on its balcony side, and the other has to be placed on its Ivy side. And you have to be touching a previously placed thing. So these first ones are just going to be put down, and in the future, any one that we add has to be touching a previously placed card. And when you're in the rules, they'll give you a bunch of examples just to show you what that looks like. Balconies have to be placed so that they are the right orientation. You cannot put a balcony upside down, but the Ivy side can be put either side. Now, I think what I'm going to do, so I like this Ivy card here because it has a lot of places of connection. So I think what I might do is I might place them like this. So we have our, ooh, hey, Carl, can you turn off the overhead light for me? Oh, that's so much better. Now you can actually see and there's no reflection. Okay, great. So I'm going to put them like this. And so far we have only one connection of Ivy, and we're trying to do a 4x3 setup. Okay. Now here's where things get tricky. I have to place one of my 2 guys. So I think I might, I think I want to place the painter. Now see, this might change my decision of what I want to do here, of how I want to do this. Oh, this is tough. This is tough because I really want my painter facing as many people as possible. So maybe I do this a little bit different, huh? Maybe I put this like this. Oh, that's so tough though, because then it's not touching. I have to try and connect the Ivy back. Oh boy, maybe we just do like this. Well, maybe we do like this. All right, let's do this. And then let's just hope we can connect the Ivy back around. And I'm going to put my painter right here. So I'm really going to want my painter to be next to as many guys as possible and next to as many characters as possible to get as many points. Okay, that's our first turn. So we still have one person down here. We're going to draw one more. We now have 2 scarecrows. We're going to draw 2 cards. Oh, my discarded cards are real close to my deck there. 1, 2. and we go into our second turn of the game. This game is made to be played solo. Now, I do think you could play it with like 2 people and you just take turns playing together in a cooperative fashion, but the game is made to be played completely solo. All right, so here's what I think we're gonna do. I think I want to put this here so I can place a scarecrow there. I really want to try and get our ivy down here like connected to something. So I'm gonna put this here in hopes that I can maybe connect it back around somehow. These are still connected. I'm gonna put one of these here. I'm gonna put one of my scarecrows because that's gonna help my painter score some points. Okay, so that's where we're out now. Remember, I'm only going 3 high on this in configuration. So if I put a third and then I want to put another one, I can't place things that make it so that I can't place things outside of the confines of what my inn is supposed to look like, if that makes sense. Hey, Tabletop Gamer Girl, thanks for stopping by. All right, so that is our next turn. Now we're going to draw. Oh, I just realized, do I have a pen? I do have a pen. Okay. All right. So we drew the Mystery Knight. He wants to be in a row all by himself. He doesn't want to have anybody around. So we're going to draw 2 cards. So maybe we can make that happen. So let's see. Maybe I can. So this would help us. Oh, that would not help us. This would maybe help us. Oh, that's not great at all. Oh, that's so tricky. I mean, I don't have to place the Mystery Knight right now, right? I could do like this and then do like, hold on. Let's see if I can make this work. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. Let me tell you. I could put, I really want to, maybe I can put my Mystery Knight up here. Oh, my monk. I still have to deal with my monk. I'm going to put my Mystery Knight up here in hope that I don't put anything else in that column or row. And then I'm going to put this card. That's bad. That's bad. That basically like locks that off. That's not great. Oh, goodness. We are in trouble. We're already in trouble. Maybe I will just put this down here. Oh, but well. I'm going to put this here maybe like that, even though that's going to lock that off possibly. Oh, I don't like that either. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, here we go. Here we go. I like this. I like that. That looks good. Like that. Okay, great. And then I put my Mystery Knight here. Okay, so there we go. Not so bad. The door can only be in the bottom row, at least for now. Future doors maybe don't have to be that, but our door has to go in the bottom row. And once we place the door in the bottom row, that is our bottom row, and it can't change. Once the door is placed, it is placed. So that is important. That's a great question. I'm going to scoot these over just a hair because we have to. Well, did I want to do that? I don't know. I may have just made my life harder. Okay, so let's draw another guy. So now we have another scarecrow. We're going to draw 2 cards. Oh boy. All right. So I would love to put another scarecrow up on top here, possibly. I think I want to maybe do this one. Oh, that's rough. That's so bad. I'm gonna have so many things of ivy. It's so hard not to, though. Well, I think I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna put this down here, like this, because it's still at least connected to everything. And I'm gonna put another scarecrow up here. Okay. And then I'm gonna draw another token, which is another scarecrow. So now we have 2 scarecrows, right? So 1, 2. If I can put this scarecrow here, that would be ideal. Is there any way to do it that isn't the worst? Oh, I could put this here. I like that. I like that. And then we'll do this here. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is, right? All right, now we're going to draw another guy. Now, you might be thinking, oh, we only have 2 cards left and we have 2 guys. So every game that you play, there will always be one person left over who does not get added to your, like one guest will always be left out. So there's always going to be one guest you don't get to play. So we now have the monk, which I do think we could potentially put down here like so. And we'll put this here like so. And I'm going to put the monk here. He's not going to get like maybe the most points ever because he's got a guy here, but he's at least going to get some points. And then I'm not going to place my scarecrow anywhere, but I am going to put my door, and I'm going to put my door over here. And that is our first in. I think I can maybe zoom in so you can see it a little bit better. Oh, well, the zooming isn't the best, but you know, you get the idea. The Mystery Knight is great. So now we can go to our next page. Our goal for success is 35 points. We're going to attempt to score and see how it goes. Let me get a pen. So we've got our little scorebook. We're going to go through and see what we can do. So let's see here. So the first character to score is going to be the monk. And as we remember, the monk is 8 points, but he loses 2 points for every guest or door touching him, and it counts as a diagonal. So he's 8 points, but he's -2 because of this guy. So he's going to be 6 points. All right. Oh, do I have I'm going to need my phone to do some calculations, not possibly. And then we have our Mystery Knight. Now, Mystery Knight gets 4 points if there is no characters or door in one direction, and another 4 if there's not in the other direction. So he's actually going to get 8 points. We scored as much as we possibly could for the Mystery Knight. And then we have the Painter, who is up here, and he is going to get, his is interesting. So choose left or right. We're obviously going to choose right. And he's going to score guests in the painter's row in that direction. So he's going to get 4 for the first guest, 3 for the one 2 spaces away, and 2 for the one 3 spaces away. So he's going to get 9 points. All right, 9 points. And then the scarecrows don't earn any points. So I'm not even sure why they're on the scoring grid, but they don't score any points. And now we have to look at ivy. So we have one connected patch of ivy here. This is unfortunately its own little ivy, so that's 2. And then this all is connected, so that's 3. So with 3 ivy things, we get 12 points. And our door is worth 3 points. So I probably could do this math in my head, but rather than make us wait for me to do that math, I'm going to do it on my little calculator here. So 12 plus 3 plus 9 plus 8 plus 6. I got 38 points. So great news. We've managed to complete the prologue. Thank goodness. That would have been embarrassing. If I failed the prologue, you guys have been like, you know what? I'm good. I've seen what I needed to see. This guy doesn't know how to play games. So I'm going to zoom us in a little bit so you can see. So this is the scoring. Now, in the future games, when I want to play this again and again and again, I can continue scoring on here. And obviously, these are all replayable. So even if I fill out every single score thing on this in this booklet, I can still keep playing the game. I just might run out of scoring spots, and that's okay too. You can just add the score up on your calculator. So the conclusion here says, it is strange being away from the rolling fields of the sunny side, so far from its strict rules and rigid expectations. Here at the crossroads, the only expectations are those I place upon myself, and there are frequent visits from the shady folk of the forest. Every day brings something new, and I am brimming with energy and excitement. So if you scored at least 35 points, you successfully completed the scenario. Check off success above. If you didn't, you can replay the scenario if you like, or move on anyway. You're never required to complete a scenario before playing the next one. So if you play a scenario and you're like, I didn't really like that one, you don't have to finish it before you move on. This is a cozy, chill game. We've completed this scenario. All right, guys, we ready to keep going? The top row is already lost. Yeah, the top row was having a rough time. So now we're going to go into scenario 1, Restless. The inn has reached full occupancy, and already I grow anxious that I've made a mistake. First, the knight demands a private room, and now the bard's practice keeps intruding upon the monk's meditation. As I worry at the old wooden desk, a sharp rap sounds against the thick windows of the inn's foyer. When I rise to investigate, I find nothing other than a few black feathers. Day, night, the sound continues at my windows. After nearly a week of this, I am ready to tear out my hair. Finally, I remember a tried and true solution to pesky birds. So I'm going to get into our guest list in a second, and I'll introduce you to our new members, our new guests. We're going to use 18 Ivy cards, so we'll be discarding 2. This is our new inn layout, so it's going to look a little bit different. Instead of starting with 2 random guests, we're going to start with 1 scarecrow and 1 random guest. If you draw a second scarecrow, you may redraw. Our goal this time, y'all, is 50. 50. And we have a high score that we can shoot for, which is 65. And we have some challenges. So challenges are really fun. We have to clean up the inn. So all Ivy is connected in a single patch. That's one of our challenges. And then team up with the Raven Keeper. The Raven Keeper has to score 6 or more points from scarecrows. Challenges are not worth points, but completing them helps you unlock new doors. Note that you must meet the success goal to complete challenges. I want to show you how challenges work before we get into anything too crazy here. I know, don't look at the conclusion yet. So when you get a success or a high score, you're going to unlock these insects. And when you get challenges, you're going to unlock these little trinket type things. But what does that mean? What does unlocking those mean? Well, this is really cool, okay? So I'm going to zoom us out again. When you unlock those things in the game, you get these stickers. So you have these sticker sheets. So you'll unlock them on the stickers. And for the bugs you get from scores and high scores, you're going to add them to your, what would you call this? An insectarium, a garden? I don't know. And then any of the achievements, like the special achievements you get from the challenges, those will unlock little trinkets that you'll add to your little trinket shop. And when you complete a row of this, because you can put them in any spot, right? So when you get a little trinket, you can put it anywhere. When you complete a row of this, that is what unlocks the magical doors, okay? So that is, oh, what? 6 plus 8 plus 38. That's what I got, right? 38, right? Oh, I see. Okay. So that is how you unlock the extra doors. So that's really fun. So we're going to be doing that. But first we have to do a little reset. So let's see here. Who is returning? Our restless knight, our mystery knight is going to be back for some more action. Our monk is coming back as well. We're going to have our painter again. We're going to have our... Whoops, let's put these so they don't look ridiculous. We're going to have our Ivy, of course. We're going to have our scarecrows are coming back for more fun. We still only have our 1 door, so we're going to use that door again. Now we're adding some people as well. So let me see if I can find these guys. So the first one we're going to be adding the Bard, the Fool, and the Raven Keeper. So as we go through here, maybe you'll see some of the other characters. So this is the Raven Keeper. The Bard and the Fool is who else we're looking for. Oh, let me try and turn these the right way as I do them. Whoops. Why are these all... Oh, here we go. Here's the Bard. Don't worry, I'll show you all of them in a second. And the other one, what did I say? The Fool? Did we go buy the Fool already? I feel like I maybe saw him already. These are all kinds of crazy. There's the cat. There's the Fool. There he is. You just got your copy in the mail? Oh, that's so exciting. I hope you enjoy it. And here we have our 3 new characters. So I'll just pop them right out. I decided not to pop characters out until we needed them. So let me introduce you to these new friends that will be joining us this time around. So we have the Fool. Oh, let me do a little zoomy zoom here. There we go. So the Fool says we have to score 3 per wall or gap above the Fool in their column. So ideally, we want them to be low in the inn, and we want them to not be underneath any balconies. That's how we score points for them. They get 3 points for every wall or gap. So gaps are going to be like spaces that are empty in the inn. With their painted fur and motley dress, I initially dismissed the Fool as an idle distraction. Only over many stays did I begin to appreciate the depths of their act and the depths of their kindness. Yeah, the artwork is so good, right? I really love it too. All right, so that's the Fool. Okay. Now we have the Bard. This is the Bard. All right, so they score the number of the guests touching the bard. Okay, so remember when we had our mystery knight doesn't want to be near anybody really, and our monk doesn't want to be near anybody, but our bard wants to be near everybody, right? Like they're the center of the attention. So they get more points for more characters that are close to them. And this is the character I think we have to team up with. Oh no, the Raven Keeper. We'll get to them in a second. The melody of their timbre is utterly familiar, but I cannot place it. It fills the air wistfully. The sound of a longing for someone who will never see you in the way that you see them. I love that. It's so beautiful. All right, so that's our bard. And finally, we have the Raven Keeper. So the Raven Keeper pertains to one of our challenges. The artwork is, so it's not the same artist as Flamecraft. I will mention that. The artist is done by Wenyi Gang, and the game is designed by Sarah Joshua. So we have the Raven Keeper. So this says, whoops, so we get 2 points per guest below the Raven Keeper in the same column, and 1 point per guest below the Raven Keeper in adjacent columns. So you can kind of see what that means here. So if a guest is below them, they'll get 2 points. If they're below them in the adjacent ones, they get 1 point. So this is the one of our challenges is to score 6 or more points from the Raven Keeper from scarecrows, which is a little crazy. Oh, and the scarecrow says, when the other guests are out of earshot, the Raven Keeper has long animated conversations with the birds in his garret room. So that's the Raven Keeper. All right. Now, let me zoom back out. Boop. All right. Now, we already talked about how our inn is going to look a little bit different. We're going to shuffle all our cards up, and we're going to discard 2 this time. So this is real business. Now we're making a real inn. Now we're getting to business. Bard equals drama kid. You are very correct. So my challenge is I have to try and get 50 points, 65 for a high score. And my challenges are that my Raven Keeper needs 6 or more points from scarecrows, and I'm supposed to have 1 connected thing of ivy, which was really hard even in the prologue. Ooh, I don't know if we're going to complete those, but that's why they're challenges, right? They're supposed to be a little challenging. Okay. Now, for this challenge, we are starting with 1 scarecrow and 1 random guest. I'm going to discard 2 cards. I'm just going to set those off to the side over here. And then I already have a scarecrow here, so I'm going to put everybody else in the bag and then draw 1 random guest. Oh boy, this is going to be Midoku ad. Oh my god. That's kind of funny, actually. This is going to be really interesting. I'm going to actually do a little resetting here, just move everybody over. Don't mind me. Just because then we have a little more space to work with here, because I feel like our inn is going to be a little bit bigger. All right, let's do a little shuffle, shuffle, shuffle in the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. All right. Who are we getting first? We're getting our painter. So we have our painter and we have our scarecrow. I'm a little scared to start putting scarecrows. So basically we have a 4x4, and then the middle row is going to be 4x5. All right, let's see what we can do. So let's just really focus on keeping everything connected for now. So I'm gonna maybe do like this. See, here's the problem. I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. I get greedy, right? Because I'm like, oh, I want to put my scarecrows in the row so I can get as many points from them as possible with the painter. But then I get greedy. And that's how we get in trouble. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get greedy. So I'm gonna put my painter here in hopes that I can. Oh, you know what I could do? Because the painter can go in either direction. Oh no, never mind. I don't want to do that. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm gonna do like this. Is this any better? No, that's the same. Okay. I'm gonna put my painter here. Already we're in trouble. We're in trouble. How many games are in the book? It is. I can tell you. It is, well, hold on. Steady. It is a story mode. Here we go. 11 fully replayable scenarios. And I will also mention there is also an endless mode. So endless mode gives you just like a scenario, like a inn to build, and then the rules tell you how to set up your guests randomly for endless mode. So the story has 11 replayable scenarios. I imagine you'll have to replay several of them quite a few times to be able to get all the challenges, and just unless you're just like really, really good at spatial puzzles, which maybe you are. And once you do that, you can do endless mode, and then you can just play it as much as you want. So it's very replayable. All right, so we're going to draw a new person. So we have 2 scarecrows now. We're going to draw 2 cards. Okay, well. Oh, this is, guys, this is where we get into trouble. This is where we get into trouble. I hate this card. This card is my nemesis. Oh, okay. Listen, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine, you guys. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, could I put this up here? That's so bad. That's so bad. But I really want to put as many scarecrows in the middle rows as possible to get points for them for the guy. I'm gonna put this. Oh boy, I'm gonna put this way. Come on. Come here. Oh, I could do this. Well, that's also not. It's also so bad. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. Guys, why are you letting me do this? Why are you letting me do this? Let me see. Okay, so okay. I'm gonna put the scarecrow here. Oh no, we are in deep trouble already. Okay, so we pulled out our fool. Now I kind of forgot how the fool works, so I'm going to do a reminder. So he gets points for, he wants to have things not in his row, in his column, sorry, going up above them. So we want things not above him. Oh boy. Did I draw 2 cards yet? I didn't. Let's draw 2 cards. Well. I mean, I'm still working on getting these guys. Oh, that's so bad. Why are you guys letting me play like this? It's so bad. Oh, that's so bad. I can't do that. This needs to be like this. Okay. Oh, but that blocks. But then I have to. Oh no. Wait, what if I? Oh no. Okay, we're not going to put anything down there yet. Steady. Maybe we put. Wait, is that upside down? Hold on, I have to look. Okay, yeah, it's like this. Oh, darn it. Oh. Okay, maybe we take a break from scarecrows for a second. Let's just everybody relax. Let's just take a break from scarecrows for a minute. We're going to put this here, and we're going to put the painter here. Oh, but I don't want to. Oh, no. Okay, how about this? What if we do this? Let's break free of our constraints like that. Oh, but no, that doesn't work either. Guys, we're in trouble. We're in so much trouble because I want to put more scarecrows here. Oh, poop. Well. What if I do that? And then what if I do this? Man, that is so ridiculously bad. Oh no. Oh, it's so bad. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. All right, we just pulled the Raven Keeper. The Raven Keeper is who we've been wanting to put up at the top here to get as many points as possible from him. So that's actually really good news. How are we going to do that? We have to do 4x4 and then these middle rows. So potentially do something kind of fun here or not. I don't know. I mean, it really should go here, but does that like completely block everything off? I mean, I'm going to put him there, and I'm going to put this. That makes it so there's no way for it to go above. I think I have to put this here like that. Oh gosh, that is bad. So bad. Okay, so the Raven Keeper, we really want him to get 6 points from what is it? It's 6 points from scarecrows. So right now he's getting 3 points from scarecrows. How do you even Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We only have to double that. There's no way. Oh wait, there is a way. There is a way. Everybody relax. Everything's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this together. Okay, so this could go like this. Oh wait, I have to draw 2 cards. There we go, 2 cards. This could go, hold on, steady. That's not connected. Why are you like this? That's connected, but then is there any, then those are cut off. Like there's no way to connect them unless I go around the other side, which I could, but I don't love it. I think I'm gonna put this here. And then I'm gonna put this like, that cuts off everything, and it cuts off. Oh, it's actually not the worst. Maybe not the worst here, and maybe not the worst here, but then that means I won't be getting more points from that. Or maybe here, or maybe here. Ooh, that kind of does like a fun little circle. Oh, that's not the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I think we might just do that. Okay, the Raven is currently getting 5 points. from scarecrows. I'm trying to keep this so it's not like the Leaning Tower over here for you guys. Like it looks straight to me, but then I look at the camera and it's like wibbly wobbly. And I apologize for that. Okay. We're doing great. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay, so now we have the monk over here. And for the monk, we need him to be by himself. Okay, great. Oh no, I really need. Oh boy. I mean, this card is amazing. I could put him here. And then I could put this here. And he would lose some points. But he would be losing, as long as I don't put anybody else around him, right? He would be losing 2 points from this guy, but we would also be getting another point from this. So that's an option. The other thing we could do is we could flip this like this, and then, nope, I hate that. That's bad. We can't do that. Just kidding. We can't do that. That's horrible in every way, shape, and form. That's bad. We're gonna put the monk here and hope for the best. Cool. You know, I just realized is we're not gonna be able to do. I'm gonna have to move everything down, or you're not gonna be able to see the top of this. So let's move down. I think when I set this up, my first thought was like, oh, the spatial part of this is gonna be really interesting since I've never done a live stream like this of just making sure that you guys can see everything at all times. Okay, great. So we still have the Fool. I'm going to draw another guy. Okay, we have the Mystery Knight. And we would love to put him somewhere where he doesn't have anything else going on, which could be possible. If I could put him in the very top row, and that could potentially make that happen. I also love the idea of putting. Ooh, does this go here? And then does this go here? Oh, that still cuts that off. What if I do like this? Oh, that still cuts that off. I like the idea of putting this guy here. And then putting this. Oh, no, this is cut off. There's no way. Well, there is a way. No, there's not. We're not going to get that challenge this time. It's okay. All right, you know what? It's fine. Everything's fine. I think then we'll put this up here like this. Oh, no. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Are there more than one solution? Well, there's not really one solution because it's all about trying to get as many points as possible. So there's definitely not one solution because your deck is going to be shuffled. So every time you draw cards, it's going to be a little bit different. And I'm going to put this here. And so it's not one solution. It's actually, you're like always trying to figure out the best way to do things. I mean, I still have to get points. I still have to try and get as many points. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, let's put this here. I mean, I don't love putting this here because that's going to create another problem. Oh, my gosh. Wait, hold on. This is the one I just put, right? There might be a better way to do this. This might be the better option to put here. And then this might be better to put like here. Right? Right? Sure. Yeah, right? Okay, this is our last round. I don't know who we're going to put. We're going to see. Okay, we got the Bard, and the Bard wants to be as close to multiple people as possible. Well, that's the worst. We may not place the Bard. I think we're going to place the oh no. I mean, I guess this is probably the best way to do this. Because then because then at least he would get 4 points from being, like, he would get 4 points from the right side, but he wouldn't get his 4 points from the left side, unfortunately. But if I place the Bard here, he's only going to get 3 points. So I think that's where he's going to go, and the Bard is going to get left out. And then we're going to place our door right here. And that is our in for this round. This is hard. I mean, we're going to see how the points line up. I don't think the actual like puzzle of just like doing it and trying to like get the guesses is not that bad, but like getting all of the ivy connected, really, really difficult. Is what I've discovered. So let's score this. Let's see what we got. Okay. So the first one we're going to score is our Bard. We didn't place the Bard, so we're going to get 0 points from the Bard. Whoops. I feel a little bit bad. My brain could never. It's not really too bad. I think, you know, you're only really making one decision at a time because you're drawing 2 cards, right? The solution evolves as you play with the cards and guess as they're drawn. Yeah, the puzzle is the chance and the risk and the strategy. You said that very, very well. Totally agree. Okay, the next one we're gonna do is the Fool. Now the Fool gets 3 points per wall or gap above the Fool, not the pool, the Fool in their column. So they're gonna get 1, 2, 3 times 3, which is 9 points. That's not bad. I'll take that. The Raven Keeper, I think we actually did really well. So the Raven Keeper gets 2 points per guest that is in their same column and 1 point per guest in their adjacent columns. And we wanted to try and get 6+ points from scarecrows. And we definitely did that because we got 2, 4, 6, and that's from just scarecrows alone. So I'm going to mark off that we did this challenge. So they got 2, 4, 6. I don't think they get points for doors. I think it's just guests per guest. Yeah, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 points. Ooh, we are still a long way from 50, y'all. All right, the Monk is going to get, they start with 8 points, and for every character surrounding them, they lose 2 points. So they start with 8, and they lose 2 because of these 2 characters, so they're going to get 4 points. Okay. Then we have the Mystery Knight, and the Mystery Knight is not going to get the 4 points for this direction, but they will for this direction. So 4 points. And then the Painter is going to get 4 plus 3 plus 2, so 11 points. Now's where we get in trouble, because we have to count Ivy. So we have 1. This is 1. 2, 3, and I think the rest of this is 4, right? 4. Yeah, 4. So we have 4 Ivy, which means we get 8 points from Ivy. Wow. Wow, that's rough. That was maybe the worst. That was the one that hurt us most. And as a reminder, our current door gives us 3 points just for being there. All right, let me add this up. Man, this definitely was harder than the than the prologue, which I guess makes sense. Plus 4 plus 4 plus 11 plus 8 plus 3 equals 48. Oh no! All right, so we only got 48. Wow, we didn't even hit the success score. All right, we're gonna do this one again. I know we can move on. Oh, also we don't score our we can't get our challenges if we're not successful. So I should not have marked this off because we actually didn't complete it because we weren't successful, so it doesn't count. So we're just going to pretend that hopefully we'll do it again, and then I will not have messed up. So we're going to start with one scarecrow. And then we're going to do a random for the other. Let me shuffle these up with our other 2 cards. We're going to try this one again. All right. What really hurt us was the Ivy. What did I give myself for the painter? I gave myself 11 for the painter. I don't know why I did that. I totally messed that up. Thank you for catching me on that. So I actually had 46 points. So I actually did worse. I don't know why I added up 5. I added, what did I add? 4 plus 3 plus 2 and said that was 11. Whoops. Happens to all of us, friend. It's okay. It's okay. I think it's good to show that the game is not, super just silly easy, right? Like, it's good that it has a little bit of, I like games that have a little challenge. So I'm glad that we kind of showed that. So we're going to do a little shuffle. All right. I feel good about this one. I feel like they came to fix our air conditioning, and I feel like it's still not working very well. It's so hot in our apartment. Like, that's why I started 5 minutes late, was because it was like so, because they came to fix our AC, like, of course, like 5 minutes before I was starting a live stream. And I don't think they, it's late in Sweden. I don't think it actually fixed it because it's still so hot. Okay, so here we go. We are starting with the Scarecrow and the Mystery Knight. Oh boy, I hate putting the Mystery Knight first. I think it's better if I can put the Scarecrow first and then maybe work the painter around them, as well as the Raven. So this might actually end up being our oh boy, this means the Raven is going to have to go in like the very, very tippy top area if I put this here. The thing about the painter is the painter worth all of this difficulty I'm giving myself for them? I don't know that they are. I think I might do this and just make this like maybe not worry about having the painter get all of his points necessarily. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's all bad. It's so bad. It's all bad. I think maybe we'll do this like this. I work with numbers for a living. Oh no, you're fine. I'm glad you caught that. That's not bad at all. That's nothing to apologize for. Okay, so now we have the Bard, which we didn't get until really late last time. The Bard wants to be around people. So I kind of like the idea of putting the Bard like kind of down here maybe. Let's see what that looks like, because then it would at least be close to someone here. And then maybe putting this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like this. I think this runs into the same problem we just had, where it's going to make it kind of hard for the, I think I have to do like this because I need to worry about having enough scarecrows for the painter. Okay. All right. I think we're kind of getting, oh yes, I am wearing a Jimothy shirt. Okay. Now the monk wants to not be near anybody because he's like that. And that's okay. Some of us don't like people, and I understand. I'm going to put the monk, I think, over here. I still have the Mystery Knight, which is causing me a lot of grief that I don't know where he's going to get put. I think I'm going to put this here, which I don't love putting that next to... I don't love putting that next to the Bard, but I do love that that is potentially, like, connected to everything still, right? So we're just going to take it. All right, our next one. You called it good tracking. Okay, the Raven Keeper is here already. Oh, God, that is bad timing. I think I have to put like this. Oh man, is there a better way? Is there? Let's see if there's a better way. Like, what if I did like this? And then I have to put something here that can get me reconnected to everything. But then this is going to be really hard to connect there too. Oh no. I mean, I don't actually have to put the Raven Keeper yet, right? I could put someone else. I could put this here. And then I could put this down here. Because all of that... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Oh, no. Oh, I don't want to do that either. Oh, I could put this here, right? Because that's all still connected. And then I can put I could put this guy up here. And just hope that that's the side. Oh, this doesn't seem like it's going better. If anything, this feels like it's going so much worse. Okay, so here is a here's a guy. Here's just a guy. If I put this here, it's still connected to everything. And then I can put this I don't like that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I mean, I could put this here. And then at this point, I'm not even going to put the painter in this grid this round, this game, because I'm getting really concerned that the painter is going to be a problem. That I'm like trying to anticipate the painter, and actually the painter is going to be my worst enemy when they come out. Okay, so we're 4 across now. We can't go any more across. Okay, we got another scarecrow. So I actually think that's kind of good. I think that's good timing. I think this is going to go here. And this scarecrow is going to go here. And then where does this go? Oh no, whatever goes here is going to be fully separated again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Everything. This is the worst one. This one's so bad. Oh, we can put it here and it'll be connected. Why did I do that? Yeah, the Raven Keeper needs the scarecrows. Yeah, so that's what we're working towards here. Okay, it's fine. We're really just going for 50 points right now, okay? That's what we're... Oh, the painter just came out. Well, I'm glad that the second I said, you know what, forget the painter, that the painter was like, well, you know what? I think I'm gonna join the party, actually. I think I'm gonna put this here. So that gets us our 6 with those guys. And then I could put this here. Well. I mean, maybe I put this up here and just try to connect them on the next thing, because that's 4, right? And then the middle goes up to 5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Or maybe... No. Oh no, you guys! We messed up again. Why is this game so hard? Yeah, it needs it for the challenge. Okay, so now I have the Fool. There's definitely not a good place to put the Fool, but there is a good place to maybe put the Raven Keeper. Or not the Raven Keeper, I'm sorry, the Painter. That's terrible. That is at least connected to everything still. And then I could put this. Would this connect us all up here into a beautiful thing? To a beautiful time? Oh boy. All right, last one. It's another scarecrow. I feel like I'm missing someone. Oh, I guess maybe not. I mean, this will probably just go here because it's garbage. Who are we putting where? Wow. Neither of these two that I am about to put are going to get... Well, I guess the painter... The Fool would get... wall or gap. They would get 1... They would get 3 points if they were here. Because it would put them... We have to do it this way. Because this is a gap. Is that how that is done? Oh, is that not considered a gap? It's not... That's not considered a gap. So just putting the painter there is not going to get us any points. Putting the scarecrow there is not going to get us any points. But if we put anybody here, it's going to lose us more points from the monk. And look, this one, we almost had all of them connected. What a bad day. Okay, let's see if we did better this time. And I'm going to try and be better at math. Okay, so we didn't... So the fool is the one that we didn't do. Oh, and let's not forget our door. My goodness. Let's put our door... Does the bard like doors? Does the bard care about doors? The bard does not care about doors. So we'll just put this here. All right, friends. The one we didn't do was the fool. And the fool is the second one. All right. This might end up being a third time's a charm situation. All right, the bard gets 3 points. No, wait, 2 points. Gets I think it's triangle scoring. Oh no, it's not. So the bard is going to get 3 points for being next to these. So same as last. No, I didn't score the bard last time. And oh, please. The Raven Keeper is going to get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Does the Raven Keeper count the ones next to it? No. Okay. So 8 points for the Raven Keeper. And then we have the Monk, who is going to get 6 points. Because that's the only thing so that's better than last time. The Mystery Knight is only going to get 4 points again. And the Painter is going to get 4 from this one and 2 from this one, which is 11. No, 6. Just kidding. And then really, I think Ivy, we had 2 groups, right? So this is all 1. This connects, hold on, let's make sure. This connects to this, connects to this, connects to this, connects down here, connects to 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 there, connects to there, connects to there. And then we have this one card, this one garbage card that ruined my life. This one. So that gets us those 16 points. And then our door got us 3 points. So that might just be, the Ivy alone might just be the thing that puts us over the edge. Let's see. Let's see. 3 plus 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 16 plus 3 equals. Oh my gosh, we did worse than last time. How is that possible? What really hurt us? Oh, we got 9 points from the fool last time. And we got double points from Ivy, though. Was it really worse? 6 plus 4 plus 6 plus 16 plus 3 equals. Yeah, 46. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, we're going to do one more. Third time's a charm. So bad. It's so challenging. All right, so we need one scarecrow. All right, I believe in us this time. I say us like you're involved in my bad decisions. But you're not. We could go on to chapter 2, but I feel like we're so early in the game, we kind of need to beat chapter 1 before we move on to chapter 2. And this is hopefully making... Oh, I just dropped cards everywhere. This is hopefully my my Elden Ring fans will appreciate the challenge of this game. This is like Elden Ring, but building a cozy inn. I did better with the Ivy, right? So I'm starting to like... it's so much of it is dependent on like what characters come out when, I think. And kind of also what cards come out when, but man, I could have avoided the Ivy issue. Like, I definitely could have avoided that. By the way, the high score thing for this is 65 points. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I agree. Playing over and over, I think I agree with you. It's good for learning the strategy for sure. Okay, let's give this a good shuffle. Let's give it here. I'm gonna let you like blow into the bag for good luck. Give it a little. Okay, great. All right, so the first character we're pulling is, so we have 2 scarecrows. They said we could redraw if we drew 2 scarecrows, so I think we're going to do that. We're going to do that. We're going to draw one more. We're going to do it again, because if they're telling me you can redraw if you get 2 scarecrows, that's got to mean that 2... Oh my god, did it again. Okay, reach down deep into the bag. Oh, there's only scarecrows in this bag. Oh, hey, Joe. This bag is all... I have drawn a second Scarecrow 48 times now. There we go. Okay, we got the painter. Okay. It's what characters you draw and win and the cards with a different deck each time. Pray to the RNGesus. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so here we go. So we got these two cards. I feel like this is actually a really lovely starting. I'm going to put the painter here. We're going to aim him in this direction. We're going to hopefully start building out our Scarecrow situation over here, okay? Plan early. Mystery Knight at the top and the Fool at the bottom are strong plays. Well, there's only Scarecrows in this bag, so I don't know who these Mystery Knights and Fools are you are talking about. I hate this card. I hate this card so much. This card is my nemesis. Oh no, this is already happening. I mean, if I do that, okay, well, actually, this isn't the worst thing because then you know that this card is connected to all of this stuff, right? I just have to be, oh, but then it's not connected to that. It sure isn't. But maybe I just hope for the best. Maybe I just hope that I can, my hopes and dreams, that I can figure that out. What about if I put this over, what if I do, oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. I could put this up here. I don't love that either. That's how we got into that situation last game. I don't like this card. I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, this card is the worst. Okay, so at least this is all connected here. And then we're going to hope that we can just connect these and then everything will be fine. Right? That feels good. New band name, only Scarecrows in the bag. Oh, the Raven Keeper. Not the best time that we could have drawn him. If I'm being completely honest. I kind of don't hate that and putting a Scarecrow down there. And then this would go here. Oh, no. This would go here. Oh, you know what? I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I mean, the other thing I could do is I could do... Hold on. There's another option here. Because I could do like this. And then I could put this... Well, I don't like that. No, I think this is not it. This is not what I want to do. Because that's Bad News Bears. And then this, if I do this, it cuts off from there. Okay, let me go back to what I was going to do before, which many of you will recall was... I hope you guys remember, because clearly I don't. Okay, it's like this. No, that can't be what we did. That can't be correct. I think it was like... Oh, no, I shouldn't have undid it, because now I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't want to put this here. I don't want to put this here because I need to put all these Scarecrows in this row. So maybe I put this up here, like that. Okay, and then I put the Scarecrow on here. Okay. Steady. Oh, no, I remember now. I put the Scarecrow down here. That's what I did. And then I put this here. That's what this looked like. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay, great. I didn't look at the next card I pulled. Okay. Now. Okay. My brain just broke for a second. I don't know if you noticed that, but my brain just went, no, you're done. Your brain is done. Okay, so here, I kind of like this. I'm kind of into this. I kind of like this. Kind of feel good about this. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, you guys. Oh, we got our other Scarecrow. Okay. Steady. Don't freak out. Everybody calm down. We got this card again with this. If I put this here. Now, the problem is I have to figure out what I'm doing with this. I mean, I can put it like this, but then, oh, that's so bad. I hate it. I mean, what I really want to do is I want to put this here. But that would mean not putting this door here. It would mean, what way does this door face? If the door faces like this, and then we put like this, like here, like that. Okay, okay, steady, steady. And then we put the monk here. Huh? Huh? I feel really good about that. Do you guys feel good about that? Because we got 2 scarecrows. Okay, all right. All right. Oh my God, these cards. These cards. I don't think I discarded 2 cards, by the way. So let me do that from the bottom of the deck. I got so caught up in like, we're going to do it this time that I forgot to do that. Okay, now, this card is the bane of my existence, but I think if I put it like here, or here, up here, could be a thing. And then I just have to connect it there. I don't hate that. And then this can go here. By the way, we have to connect the ivy here or we're in a bad place. Okay, Ravens done. Okay, next one. We got the Mystery Knight. Now, steady. Now, I could put the Mystery Knight on the top floor, potentially. This could be a thing because then he completes his goals, right? His hopes and dreams and goals, if I put him up here. Because that would be complete for both directions, right? Correct? Hopefully. And what did I just say? I just said, hey, make sure we connect. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, but I could put a. But listen. But listen. But look. Here's the thing. Does this connect to everything? It does. Okay, I don't hate that. I really like the idea of putting a. Well, no, that's terrible there. I like the idea of putting something here for the painter. I do. You can't see. Oh, you can't see the top. Oh, thank you. Hold on. I got you. I'm on it, team. I'm on it. Here we go. Let me tell you what I did. Let me show you what I did. What I did was make this look real wonky. What I did was these. I put the Mystery Knight up on the top here. So he can like have his own little party up there. He loves it up there. I just asked him. He said it's a great place for him to be. Okay, we still have our door. Let's not forget about our door. Now. Got you. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Now we got the Bard. The Bard. Oh man, if we could put the Bard right here, could we do that? Let's see what that looks like. Bard in that spot, right? I'm telling you, I'm feeling good. Okay, but here's the thing. We have to be real careful because we could easily block this off. And we don't want to do that. This is the card I just put, right? What happens if we do with this card? And then we use this card. This is still fine. That's not the worst. And then we can put this here to make sure that we're connecting down here. And then we just have to connect here. And I think we'll be okay. So Bard is going to go here. I just did that wrong. I just did 2 of that. I need to do like that. Right? Very private for the knight. He loves it. He's big fan. Okay. Last thing. Now the problem is every person we put, we need to do some thinking, because right now the monk is only worth 4 points. Oh wait, hold on. I have one more person to pull out, and that might help make this decision. The monk, the Bard is currently worth 1, 2, 3, 4, worth 8 points. So here's what we have to decide. Let me show you what we have to decide. If we put the Fool down here on the bottom, he would be worth, basically he'd be worth 3, 6, he'd be worth 6 points. Right? However, if we put another person here, like if we put a scarecrow here, the monk goes down to only worth 2 points. Sad day. But then the Bard is worth 12 points. So I think it's 6 either way, because right now he's worth 8, and 8 no. So 8 plus 4 would be 12. So I could earn another 12 points. I'm sorry, another 4 points with the Bard, or I could earn 6 points with the Fool. And it's actually more than that because we lose 2 less points from the monk. So I think if I can make this work, I think this is what we're doing. And everything is connected. Right? Let's see. Let's go down here. So this is connected to this, is connected to this, is connected to this, goes down here, connect. This goes up here, connect. Wait, go back. And these are all connected. Okay, everything's connected. All the ivy. Your ivy got cut off where? Did it? Hold on, these are all connected. Oh, is it here? This is the piece I just put, right? And then I think that would like mess up my ivy. Because it needs to be connected to this. So this needs to go here. That's the missing piece of that puzzle. Because then this is connected to everything. Like that. Yeah. And then this goes down here, and then that's connected to everything. And then we put the Fool down here. Okay, and then we put the door. Don't forget the door. I'm gonna put the door here. Now, let me just make sure the ivy's all connected. We got here like this. I love that Joe is in the comments coaching me. Okay, so we got the ivy like this. Ivy. Okay, and then the ivy goes up here, up to here, and then it goes here. Okay, so I think we're good. I feel good. Guys, I think we did it this time. Do you believe? I think I believe. All right, so let's do some scoring. Because that's all connected, right? Now you have me second guessing myself because that's all connected. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. That's connected. And then when we go down here, connect. And then this is connected to this, to here. Yes. Okay, guys, do you believe? I think we got over 50 points this time. And we did both of our challenges, which is so cool because it means we get some stickers. Okay, let's do this one at a time. So the Bard here is going to, he's by 1, 2, 3, 4 people. So that means he gets 8 points. Hurry up. And then the Fool is down here. And the Fool gets 3 points. Is it 3 points? 3 points per wall or gap above them. So you get 1, 2, so you get 6 points. Okay. And then the Raven Keeper is going to get 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 points. And then the the Monk, I'm sorry, is going to be, they start at 8, -2, so they're worth 4 points. Then the Mystery Knight is worth all 8 points now. And the Painter is sadly only worth 4. But I'm kind of okay with that because I think trying to make the Painter happy is what made everything else so hard for me. We get, from Ivy, we get 20 points, and we get 3 points from our door. All right, here we go, you guys. I'm going to add it all up. Let's do some addition. Let's do some math. 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 4 plus 8 plus 4 plus 20 plus 3. 61 points. I will take it. How you get 65, I don't know. That's crazy. But I'm really happy with 61. Okay, so that gives us our... I'm going to zoom in here really quick so you can see. So we have our success. We did not get the high score. That's okay. We cleaned up the inn, and we did our team up with the Raven Keeper. So now, the way that these work is we have our lovely little thing here. I don't think believing helps. It's all about your skill. Listen. Okay, we unlocked a bug. Which bug is this? This bug looks crazy. Hold on, let me get my old eyes up in here. That is a crazy bug. What even creature is that? I think it's this. I think it's this. Hold on. It looks like this. It looks like, I think if I take this bug off the thing. Okay, guys, where does this bug go? Where does he live? I think he probably lives, I don't know. He's like, you can't really see him. Hold on. Let me get up close here so you can see him. That's him. He looks like he has a little carapace A little shield situation. He's a little wormy guy. I feel like wormy guys live on trees, right? Like I feel like maybe we put him over here, living on the tree, hanging out, right? And then we have some stuff back here. So we got to see what we got, because I'm not going to just put stuff willy-nilly trying to unlock doors. We got to put stuff where they belong. Okay, this is a serious thing. We need to go. So we unlocked this. We unlocked a bonsai tree, right? A little caterpillar. Yeah. So this is our bonsai tree that we unlocked. Hold on? Can I make this so you can see it? It's kind of, sorry, my camera's like trying its best, but you can see it's a little bonsai tree. Oh, there we go. Look at that camera. I'm so proud of you. You actually zoomed in on a thing. You actually did a thing. Okay. That's our little bonsai tree. Now, if I'm looking at this here, where does the bonsai tree go? I think it probably goes sticker anxiety. I mean, I really like bonsai trees. I think I'm going to put it in one of these like fancy, like these little fancy spots over here. Like one of these little fancy guys. They're all little caterpillars and butterflies. I'm going to put it in the middle. I feel really proud of this victory, so I'm going to put it right here. All right, so that's our little bonsai tree right there. And then we also earned our feather, our raven feather for doing the Ravens Challenge. And I would like to do that as well. So this is our little raven feather, which you can kind of see. Raven feather is going to go, I think this is a little bit more cryptic fancy, maybe. I think I might put this like, maybe like here. No, I don't like that that's the same color as that. Let's put it, oh, there's like little feathery spots up here. I mean, what else are we getting? Let me look. Let me take a look here. I'm going to put it up here. This looks like a very natural, like good spot for a feather. All right, so those are our rewards there. And then we got our little caterpillar on this side. Amazing. Okay, so fun. We got to read the conclusion. Hold on here. Last night, I settled the guests in their rooms and finally had a peaceful night's sleep. After breakfast, the Raven Keeper comes to the front desk and apologizes for the behavior of his flock. They seek those with troubled thoughts, Innkeeper. My deepest thanks for keeping them in order. As the Raven Keeper is responsible for much of the mail through the crossroads, I ask him about the mysterious letter that brought me to the inn. He shakes his feathered head. A sender like that wishes to remain unknown. Perhaps they'll reveal themselves in time. He definitely knows more than he's letting on. So we did our stickers, we did our challenges, and what are we at? We're at an hour and 20. Let's do scenario 2. Does that sound good to you guys? We're gonna do scenario 2. So this is called The Space Between Us. Sorry, let me make sure you can see. The two young men arrive separately, each inquiring if their friend and they were roommates has arrived yet. They shroud their identities, but I know enough to recognize the telltale signs of House Mongoose and House Capybara. Most importantly, I know the two houses are bitter rivals. As I lead the two to adjoining rooms, we share a knowing look. It is thrilling helping them connect, but I must contain my excitement to avoid alerting the other guests. Should the lovers be discovered, it would be a disaster for the Sunnyside Court. Okay, so before I grab our characters, we have to do a very, very important we have to do a very important poll, okay? This is really important. So you have to tell me, are you House Capybara or House Mongoose? Like I'm going to let you guys vote, and you're going to tell me who is the better house, House Mongoose or House Capybara. Tell me which is, so in the feud that is to come, which house would you choose as your side? Which house are you taking up arms for? House Mongoose or House Capybara? All right, there's the poll. I'm gonna let you guys vote. All right, let me get the characters off the board here really quick so that I can start setting up for the next group. It's very important. This is very important to the lore. It's for the lore, you guys. I'm so excited that we're going to be helping these friends connect. This is what I'm destined to do. This is what I've been called to. It's my calling. Okay, these are the two cards I discarded. All right. Oh, let me zoom back out. Hold on. Let me zoom back out so you can see a little bit better everything I'm doing. Forced to pick Mongoose. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I'm gonna wait until I get the next scenario kind of like set up a little bit, and then I'll reveal who the winner is. Okay, so this round we are. Let me see who's staying around. So the Bard is staying around. The Fool is staying around. The Monk is staying around. The Painter is staying around. The Raven Keeper. It looks like the Mystery Knight is out. Oh no, the Mystery Knight is still here. Okay, so all these, so basically everybody is staying except for the Scarecrows. The Scarecrows are going away. I'm glad I did this the way I did this, because now I just made it so much messier. Hold on, let me get this all, like, not so crazy. Okay, right? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there's 3. We're adding 3 new ones, okay? I'm going to see how I can try and make this a thing. Like, let me see how I can make this a reality. I'm going to put those like that. I'm going to keep, maybe I keep the Ivy scoring down here because we don't really need to see that anymore. Okay, so we are adding the Fire Breather, the Lovers, and the Washer. Let me see if I can find those. This is the Washer, the Fire Breather, and the Lovers. The Fire Breather. I'll show these all to you, don't worry. And the, oh my god, the Lovers, you guys, you are not ready. I'm just going to tell you right now, you're not ready. So this is these 2, and that is done. And then on here we have, oh, not that one. I think it's this one and this one. Okay, cool. I like how those are all together. Okay, let me introduce you to all our new characters. Obviously, I'm going to leave the Lovers till last. So this is the, let me zoom in. Hold, please. Hold. Okay, this is the Fire Breather, right? So this is Fire Breather, score 3 points per wall or gap diagonally touching the Fire Breather. So this we want to have walls, not doors, not balconies, diagonally, or gaps diagonally touching the Fire Breather. And this says, an orange glow pulses through the windows of the foyer, followed by a hearty cheer. It seems the show is going well. Good thing I moved the nearby guests. Oh, they can't have anybody near them because they're fire breathing, and they would set someone on fire. So that's the Fire Breather. Then we have the Washer. So fun. The Washer says, choose left or right, score 4 per wall or gap between the Washer and the closest guest in their row in that direction. Oh, so they have to be in a row with another guest, but as far away as possible. The Washer just turned up one day and began doing the inn's linens. Whenever I protest, she just sniffs and continues to hang whatever clothes she can scrounge up from the other guests. Right? So that's the Washer. And most importantly, because this is what the story is all about, this is the Lovers. It's so cute. Oh, okay. There are 2 of them. So we have 2, like 2 chips. We have 2 chips, right? I bet they're gonna have to be like looking at each other and swooning. This says, if both lovers are in the same row, score the number of spaces between them. So you want them to have 0 spaces between them because you get the most points. If they have 4 more spaces between them, they get 0 points. There are wondrous sights all about the inn, but the pair seem only to have eyes for each other. Ah! I'm unwell. I'm not okay, and I never will be. Okay, so this is the best. I'm so excited for all of this. Okay, so now let me zoom us back out. Whoops. Yeah, that's correct. I got to show you what the inn has to look like here because it looks bonkers bananas. So we're going to discard 2 cards, and then the inn has to look like that. I mean, it looks like very castle-ish. So there's going to be some gaps. And we have to get 65, and 85 is a high score. And our challenges are to arrange a meeting. The Lovers score 16 and have no other guests, and have no other guests in their row because they don't want anybody peeking on them, making out. And then distract the guests. The Bard scores 8+ without touching either lover. The bard has to score 8 or more points without being near the lovers. That's because he's distracting the guests so that the lovers can make out. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not okay. And the inn has to be basically it's a 5 by 4, but the top rows have like 2 gaps. Let me put this here so I maybe remember that. All right, let me put everybody in the bag here. This time we are not starting with one specific character. We're just going to start with 2 randoms. All right, everybody's in the bag. We are ready to go. We're going to discard. We're going to shuffle these and discard 2. Oh, let me show you who won the poll. Hold on. Wait, how do I stop the poll? End poll. And the winner goes to Team House Capybara with 69%, and House Mongoose had 31%. Amazing. Thanks for voting, everyone. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, let me turn off my phone here. Okay, cool. All right. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. All right. All right, while I shuffle, I will mention to you guys, I think on Sunday, I'm going to be doing a Moonlight Peaks live stream in the evening. So that'll be my last live stream before I go to Gen Con next week. I also will let you guys know, I'll do more of an official announcement about this. However, we're going to get rid of 2 cards, right? Because I'm going to be away and I don't want to have to be dealing with like a bunch of scheduling stuff, starting on basically like Sunday or Monday, all videos for the next 7 days are going to be available as early access to members, just so that I can just schedule them that way, and then I don't have to worry about scheduling them while I'm on my trip, which might get a little crazy. So I'm going to do a fun little like week of early access for everything for those 7 days. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. So I'll do a more formal announcement though on my community page though, so you guys know what I mean by that. Okay, 2 cards. We already drew the lovers. Those challenges are no jokes with the score you need to get. Yeah, it's serious. It's serious stuff. So we drew one of the lovers and we drew the fool. So looking at this, I feel like I want to put the lovers. I almost feel like putting the lovers like in a corner is maybe the best thing we can do. And also we want to have as much connected ivy as possible. Oh my gosh. I'm already stressed. It's already crazy. The fool needs to be on somewhere in the lower area. So maybe I'll do something like this. And put the fool kind of here, and then I can put the lovers sort of like over here on this side, and that way the fool can maybe have some stuff like up this way to get him as many points as possible. Right? Because that's how the fool score. Yeah, I think maybe we'll try. I'm a little scared to just put one of the lovers in like first things first, because they're so important to the goal. All right, so we drew the Raven Keeper, which is not great because we need the Raven Keeper to be high up. So I guess I maybe we're doing 5 across, right? So, oh gosh, this is bad. This is bad news bears, because I might have to just, well, I could go the other way, right? I could do like this, and then I could put this. I have an idea. I can put this here, and that can be like that edge, and then we'll put this here, and I just have to make sure I like connect everything around there. So I'm going to put one of the lovers here in hopes that I can put the other one here. And then this is going to have to just be, well, this doesn't have to be the bottom of the whole thing, but oh, this is already, we've had 2 rounds. And I'm already so stressed. Okay. Listen, we're going to soldier forward. 2 more cards. We got this. I believe. Okay, the painter. Okay, not the worst thing that we could get. I think I want to put, like, maybe put the painter, like, up here. Oh, I hate these cards. Let me tell you something about this card. Let me tell you how I feel about this card right here. This card is, oh, I could do, well, no. Oh, well, actually, maybe not the worst thing in the world. If I put the painter like pointing this way, and then I can put this like here for now. Oh boy, this one is going to be a problem. This one right here is going to be, because I need to like loop it around. Oh no. Oh no. The lovers have to be alone. Oh, the lovers have to be alone on a row. Hold on, let's just start over. I'm just gonna start over. Do over. Do over. I forgot that part. I forgot about them having to be alone. I just remembered they needed to be next to each other. Let me reread. The lovers have to be no other guests in their row, and then the bard has to score without the lovers. Okay. Okay, let's just that was already stressing me out, all those things. So that I needed all the excuse I needed to start over. Oh, that's the ones I just did that wrong. These are the ones I'm discarding. I would have gotten to the end and read that and been so sad. Okay, so let's give a little shuffle. Let's not start with the lovers again. Guys, good news, we're starting with the lover again. Oh gosh. Okay, they have to be in a row on their own. Row on their own. Guys, the lovers have to be in a row on their own. Let's not get it twisted now. Let's not mess this up. Okay, I'm gonna put the lovers like this. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna kind of build around this. So I'm gonna put the lover here. Oh, maybe I do this. Maybe I do this. Maybe I do this. No, let's do this. I like this. I feel good about this. I feel good about this. Let's do it. Thank you guys for the smiles and the hearts. Oh, we already got the other lover. Okay, well, that actually might not be the worst thing in the world. Hold on. Hold on. Steady. Steady. What if I put this guy here? This is the other lover. Well, they're together. Listen, I heard that there were lovers that needed connecting. There were friends that needed roommating. And I said, I'm going to take care of that before I take care of any of the other guests. And I did that. And I did that. I did that. Okay. This, maybe I put... I kind of don't hate the... I think I'm going to... Oh, God. They have to be in a row of their own, and they're 5 across. That is crazy pants Magoo. Let me tell you right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let's do that. Okay, so now we have the Fool. And we have the Painter. Those are our options. The Fool we want somewhere low, so maybe we put the Fool here. Let's see what happens if I do that. And then we will put... Oh, no. Well, no, well. Oh my gosh, why is this game so hard? It's so challenging. I mean, I love it. I love the challenge of it, but it is breaking my brain. Okay, we're gonna do that. Hashtag love wins. And then, yeah, connecting door, right? Ooh, with the lock unlocked. Wait, what is the I don't even remember what the washer does. Okay, the washer needs to be in the same row as another person, but like kind of far away from them. Heard. What if I... Okay, you know, I don't hate this. Wait, can I do... How does this work? Oh, yes, I could do like this. Oh, wait a minute, whoa. And I could put the painter right here. And he can be facing that. I love that. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's not so great. That's... Okay, less great. Okay, let's put this here. What was the situation that I said was a problem? Well, right now everything's connected. Right now everything's beautiful. Everything is a beautiful thing. That space with the Fool can be the right edge. No, but I think the Painter can be the right edge. I feel good about that. Oh, well. You know, it's fine. I did it. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I just went and got a haircut today. Okay, let's return to calm and focus. I hate this card. Every time this card comes out, I'm just like, oh no. Okay, but if I put this here, and this would be 5 across, which is what we need. I don't hate that. And then I could put this here, and I could make this be the washer, and then hopefully put someone else over yonder that she is then as far away as she can be from them. Okay. We're going up 4 here and here, and the middle row has to go up 4, and the other rows are 3, 3. So these rows are not getting any higher. And then these rows are going up to 4, and we're 5 across. Okay, we just drew the Flame Breather, who scores 3 points per wall or gap diagonally. So he wants to be diagonal and not with other people. Okay. Steady. Well, that can't go there. And that... Why? These 2 cards I despise are together. They've joined forces. This could... No. Wait, yes. That could go there. Oh, that could definitely go there. And then this could go here. And it only gets me 3 points. Right? However... Oh, but also, you know who else could go here that actually might be more worth it to put is... That's who goes here, is the monk, because then he's guaranteed to be 6 points. Okay, so he goes there. And then this card, which is the bane of my existence, goes here? That feels crazy. That feels like a hostile work environment. What about here? Although it would be really nice to put the Raven Keeper there. I guess no. I can already tell you why that's a bad decision. I'm learning from my mistakes. It's a magical thing. I think this goes here. Well, actually, I think this goes here. I think this is where this goes. Okay, great. Cool. Now, we're going to draw the Mystery Knight. Oh, I'm not going to connect all the ivy because of this. I just realized. But you know what? Connecting all the ivy is not a goal this time. It is worth a lot of points. It is. But I think it's okay if we don't do it. What if I put the... No. Oh, the Mystery Knight is going to be a problem. Well... well, no. Oh, I have to, hold on. What are we doing? You guys? Okay, let's discuss some options. I could put the Mystery Knight down here, and he would get 4 points from that direction at least. And I could put the Mystery Knight up here. What about this person? Well, actually, the Mystery Knight going here, I don't hate it. What's the other card I drew this round? This one? Ugh. Blech. That's a terrible card. Well, I could just put this here because I do need to put something here to... Well, I could also put this here. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've lost the plot. I'm gonna put this here, I think. And then I'm gonna put the Mystery Knight here, and he'll at least get 4 points in that. Oh, but he could potentially get more. No. The most he's gonna get at this point is 4 points. I'm gonna put him there, and then we get a lot of points from that. Okay, cool. Yeah. I feel good about the Mystery Knight with a Watcher. Okay, so now the Raven is here, and I really like the idea of the Raven being up yonder, like up here. I think this is a good place for the Raven. And then this will just go... Is there anything else I want, like, really high up and out of the way of everything? Oh, maybe my, I think maybe I'll put this here. Well, you know what? No, I'm gonna put this here because then at least I know it's connected. Who else is left that's going to be a problem? I don't know. The last two cards. I don't know who's in the bag still. Is it... Oh, the Bard. And the Bard... There's no way for the Bard to earn 8 points at this point. I don't think. I think we're just not going to get that reward. And that's okay. Because the Bard would have to be around 4 people not using the Lovers. So that is not doable. I think the best thing I can do... I mean, I can still get the points from the Bard. The Bard scores 8 points. But so I should still at least get the points from the Bard to see if I, like, complete the mission. So, like, I could do like this. And... Oh, man, could I do this the other way and still be connected to everything? Kind of, sort of. I can. Okay, because then he gets the points... And I just don't complete that goal, but that's okay. Right? That's okay. Yeah. All right. So that... Oh, and let's put our door. Don't forget our door. Does the Bard get points from doors? No, just people. All right. That's fine. Does the Raven get points for doors? No. Okay. We had to check. All right. Let's see if we completed our... So we definitely did our arranged meeting, but first we have to see if we were successful in our goal. That's first things first, right? So we're shooting for 65 points. So let's see if we did it. So first we have the Flamekeeper, the Fire Breather, not the Flamekeeper, did not get any points from the Fire Breather. But remember, there's always going to be one that you don't put in, and the one we didn't use was the Fire Breather. The Lovers gain us 16 points. Look at that. They are adjoining rooms, door unlocked, no room at the inn, only one bed. That's what I heard. And then the Washer is going to gain us... where is the Washer? Over here. Here. So 4 points for every space between them and the next person. So that's 1, 2, 3. So that's 12 points. Pretty good so far. Pretty good so far. The Bard is going to, because they're next to 1, 2, 3 people, they're going to get 5 points. Then our Fool is getting 1, 2, and this counts as a gap. So they're going to get, where are you? Where are you, Fool? They're going to get 3 points per each of these. So 9 points. Okay, okay. And then our Monk is up here, and our Monk is going to lose 2 points. So they're going to be worth 6 points per guest or door. Oh yeah, so they're worth 6 points. Our Mystery Knight is going to get 4 points from this direction, not this direction, because there's another person there. So they get 4 points. Yeah. Our Painter is going to get 4 plus 3, which is 7. Yeah. And our Raven Keeper is going to get 2, 4, 5, 6 points. For Ivy, I'm pretty sure we just have 2 groups because all of this is connected. This goes down here, over here, over here, over here. The only thing that's not connected is this one stupid wall. So that gets us 16 points. And our door is worth 3 points. All right, so let me do some addition and see if we hit. The goal is we have to hit 65. Let's see if we can do it. All right, so we have 16 plus 12 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 16 plus 3 equals 84. 1 point short. 1 point short of the extra goal. Let me add that again. 16 plus 12 plus 5 plus 9 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 16 plus 3. Oh, 84. 1 point shy of the high score. But you know what? I have to do this one again at some point in the future. I'm not going to do this one again right now. But I have to do this one at some point in the future to get the Bard's challenge. We did get success. And we also did the arrange a meeting. for the lovers. So let me read the conclusion for this one to you, and then we'll do our stickers. The taller of the men invites me to his room where he displays a gorgeous tapestry. Thank you, Ivy. This inn is a refuge for us, a place where we can meet without the pressures of our home. The banners of our houses defined us in the past, but together we've woven something new. Oh, I love that. It's so cute. Okay, so we unlocked some new things. We unlocked some new stickers to add to our lovely sticker book. So we unlocked a little caterpillar guy. Oh, I see what you're saying, Joe. So all of the successes, all of the ones where it's just like you were successful are all going to be like caterpillars, and all of the high scores are butterflies. That's so fun. Okay, so we unlocked this caterpillar. We put our last caterpillar on this tree. I think this caterpillar, this guy, he looks like a kind of a ground guy, or maybe, oh yeah, he looks like he's hanging out on this little bench situation, right? Like he goes there, I think. And then we get, for doing the lovers, we get this, which I think is like a pillow. I think what I'm looking at is like a pillow, or maybe a flag with their two house colors on it. I think is what I'm seeing here. I think it's a pillow. So close, yes, but still, the fact that we even did so well, I think, is great. So this little pillow thing, I think, is going to go in. I think we're going to put it in here because I'm very proud that we brought the lovers together. So I'm going to put it in here. Well, is that where we want to put it? Yeah, I think we're going to put it in here. Wow, so cute. We did it. Amazing. So we got some new things. All right, cool. All right, so that is our first two. Let me just take a look here. All right, so how about we do one more? Does that sound good? We do one more, and then for the day, I think that sounds fun, right? Let's do one more. So let me zoom us back out. More about the creators of the game. I don't know if I have a ton of information. I can tell you who they are. So this is the box for the game. The designer is Sarah Joshua. The art is by Wenyi Gang. I don't know that I have like a whole bunch of specific information about them as people. I do believe this is a first-time designer, if I recall correctly. I will say the game is coming out this coming up week at Gen Con. And you get it, when you get it, you get there are 2 storybooks, so it comes with 11 scenarios, and then it also has an endless mode. So once you can play through the scenarios however you want, however many times you want, fully replayable. Yes, Sarah Joshua is a first-time designer. That's what I thought. And so you have a ton of replayability here. So that's exciting. And what I didn't re-say was that the cool thing about this is as we finish up these different areas, we unlock new doors that have new special abilities on them. So that's kind of part of what this collection is really cool about, is this is helping you to unlock some cool things. So let me reset a little bit here, and then we'll get our new characters out for our next one. And we'll do, yeah, I think we'll do one more for the day. We'll do chapter 3. And I will ask this now, and you guys can tell me now, or you're also welcome to share if you're watching this, because this video will be available right after this to watch just as a video on my channel. But if you enjoy this, obviously like, comment, subscribe. I'd love to see you back here in the future. But also let me know if you'd like to see more board game live streams, and also let me know if you'd like to see more Enchanted Ivy, because we could absolutely keep playing this game in over live streams once I'm back from Gen Con. So I'd love to know if you'd like to see more of this game as we continue on our little journey. And like I said, you can let me know that now, or you can leave it in a comment on this video to let me know if you'd like to see more. Okay, hold on. I have some information for you. So Sarah Joshua is a non-binary queer creator, and it was very important for them to make a game that had a lot of representation. I love that so much. I think I might have used the wrong pronouns for them. So if I did, I apologize. I can't remember or not. But yeah, so for a first design, this is like so impressive because I love this game so much. All right, so chapter 3, we will go here. All right, chapter scenario. Wait. What just happened? Okay, hold on. Scenario 3. Hold on. This is called blooming. The more I grow comfortable with the day-to-day tasks of running the inn, the more I notice the oddities. The way the hallways stretch when you aren't looking straight at them. The way the ivy swirls across the inn to connect its disparate patches. Does the inn change? And then the guests arrive fitting the inn's shape. I assign their rooms. Is it my intention? I cannot be sure, but something echoes from the ivy each time a guest arrives. A pulse, a feeling, a flash of insight. As the sun rises, I watch the flowers among the ivy open, accepting the morning dew. Oh, that gave me like chills. Oh, Wenyi is a Chinese artist living in Japan. She was great to work with and loved helping us create this Studio Ghibli-inspired world of characters. Did I mention yes to board games? Oh, amazing. Oh, good. Channel's always fun. Love watching you play any board games, live streams, or VOD form. Oh, thank you so much. That's so great to hear, you guys. This gave me like chills. So basically, the reason that we're making a different inn every time is that the inn is basically changing to fit the shape of the guests that are coming, or at least that's what Ivy thinks is happening. So that's really interesting. Okay, so let me see who is staying around. Let me see here. So we're keeping the Washer. We're keeping the Raven Keeper. We're keeping the Monk. Hold on. Let me see who we're not keeping around. I'm about to take a whole bunch of things out, and that's going to get crazy. So the Scarecrows are out already. I keep moving this around. I'm so sorry. The Painter is staying. The Washer is staying. The Mystery Knight is, I think, gone. Yeah, Mystery Knight is not here anymore. The Mystery Knight left. And then the Fool is staying. The Painter is staying. Like that. The Fire Breather is staying. And then I think the Bard is gone. So then we have 5 new characters to bring into the fold. So let me grab those really quick and then I'll show them to you. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed your time. Have a good rest. Okay, so we are adding in the Alchemist, the Botanist, the Butterfly Whisperer, and the Cat. The art for the cat is so good, you guys. You're not ready. The Butterfly Whisperer, so we'll look at these in a second. The Botanist, right? Yep. We're adding in the Alchemist and the Cat still is who I'm still looking for. The Alchemist and the Cat. I love the cat. He's so cute. Yeah, the shape changing of the inn is definitely like part of the story. Oh, and then also the Lovers and the Raven Keeper are no longer in our mix, it looks like. Oh no, the Raven Keeper is. I don't know why I said the Raven Keeper's not. The Raven Keeper is still here. The Raven Keeper is still here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the 6 there. And then we just added 4 more. Okay, and the Lovers are leaving as well. Okay. So let me show you these characters. I'm gonna leave the cat till last. So the Alchemist, this is the Alchemist. He's got some like little rat guys with him. And the Alchemist it says score 3 per space with white or blue flowers in the Alchemist column. Oh no. So now the flowers on the door, on the ivy and on the doors are gonna matter. So we score 3 points per space with white or blue flowers in the Alchemist column. That's crazy. The Alchemist only ever communicates in written notes, the margins of which contain formulas and arcane symbols. From beneath their door creeps a thin white mist, carrying with it a hint of sulfur and cinnamon. So that's the Alchemist. I'll get the chips for those in a second. The Botanist is here. And this says score 4 per space the Botanist is touching that matches the flower color of their space. Oh gosh, there's going to be several characters dealing with flowers. Though the inn's ivy rarely needs pruning, the garden continues to sprawl. Among its wild and unkempt flowerings wanders the Botanist, a faint smell of citrus and pollen following in his wake. Space the Botanist touching that matches the flower. Okay, so the flower color can also be on doors. It doesn't have to just be on walls, it looks like. Okay, all right, okay. Trying to keep this all in my head. The Butterfly Whisperer, Bram in the inn. Oh, that's so right. He does look like Bram. You're so right. Okay, the Butterfly Whisperer. Score 2 per unique color in the Butterfly Whisperer's flower color in the Butterfly Whisperer's row. Oh my gosh. The child speaks in a quiet voice, every word like fluttering wing beats or a soft breeze through a grove of trees. Can my friends and I play in the garden, please? Just for a bit? Oh, so cute. I love the art of this one. Okay, and then finally, most importantly, the cat. Starting from the cat, trace a path of guests that touch each other without visiting the same guest twice. Score 1 per guest on this path, not counting the cat. The cat does not acknowledge that the inn might have a keeper or that any guest might desire privacy. She knows that felines are the true rulers of the earth, and so far the cat appears to be right. So for her, we're going to be like tracing a path of guests, of connected guests. And it looks like they can connect on a diagonal, so that's important. And getting 1 point per. Oh boy, this is going to be a real challenge. I don't know if I'm going to get this. So let's see what we're doing. This is the inn we're building. We're going to discard 2 Ivy cards. This is the inn we're going to build. We're going to have 1 gap in the middle. It's going to be a 5 by 3 by 4 by 5, but with a gap. And then the goal is 65. The high score is 85. The challenges are to brew a potion. The Alchemist and Butterfly Whisperer score 15 plus total and are in spaces with the same flower color. Okay, so the Alchemist and the Butterfly Whisperer need to be in spaces with the same color, and they need to collectively score 15 points. Crazy. And then let the cat roam. The cat scores 7 or more and ends its path in a space touching its own space. That's nuts. Oh my God, that's so hard. That's so crazy. Okay, all right, we're gonna see how this goes. Hold on, I also have to get the new chips for these new characters. So we have, let me get my stickers. Everything's getting a little bit of a mess right now, but that's okay. So we have the cat, the alchemist, the botanist, and the butterfly whisperer. Okay. All right, let's put everybody in the bag. Yeah, the cat, I mean, I'm going to be honest, all the mechanics are so good, and the way that they create the different puzzles, like the way they interact with each other is so good. Like, this game is just so good. I just can't even describe how much I love this game. Like, it's just so well put together, and like, I love it. Like, every new element that gets introduced just feels so interesting. Every new puzzle. And you know what I will say too, because like, if you've been here for the whole stream, you know that the easy kitties stay represented in each game. The first, when we did scenario 1, I had to redo it 3 times, right? But that was actually not bad because it ended up teaching me a lot about the strategy of the game. And the games are so quick. You know, obviously the games I'm playing here are going to last a little bit longer because I'm talking to you guys, I'm explaining everything that I'm doing. But when you're actually just like playing on your own, the games are going to be like 15 minutes each. So if you mess up, you just start over and it's not a big deal, you know? And I really like that because it makes it so you don't feel like punished for having a bad round, you know? And I think that's really great. Okay, here we go. Time to start. Okay, so we want to get the cat, we want to brew a potion. The alchemist and the butterfly whisperer need to be on the same type of spot. And also the cat needs to roam and in a space next to their space. We're starting with the painter and the monk. We're starting with this space that enrages me. I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to put like these on the side so that these will be kind of like our right wall. And then I'm going to put the painter, I think, right here and have them kind of face this direction. Is sort of my this is sort of my plan. Okay, this is my vision. My vision. I'm trying to envision. Hello, Julia. Welcome to the stream. All right, so we just drew the washer, and the washer wants to be in a row like basically far away from someone else. I could put her on the bottom row. That might get a little crazy. Oh, I don't love putting her in the bottom row. If I can put her... Oh, man. I mean, putting her like here could be good. I also don't have to put her anywhere just yet, but if I put her here, the most points she could get would be 8 points. If I put her down here, she can get a lot more points, but it does get a little bonkers bananas. Can she be in the same row as a door? I think she can. Per wall or gap. Oh man, I should have put her here. I mean, I guess I still could, and then just not put anything like over here next to the gap. I mean, that's not the worst idea in the world, but I don't know. I think I might put her down here and then just hope for the best. It's a little wild. It's a little bit of a wild choice to do that, but I think that's what we're gonna do. And I think I'm gonna put this like this, maybe? Or maybe like this. Or maybe like, oh no. I think maybe like this. I don't know. I feel like this one's gonna be hard. I finally catch a live. I always miss them. Oh, I'm glad you're here. All right, so we just drew the Firekeeper. Man, the Firekeeper would have been nice to have on the last turn. Just saying. I really want to put the Monk. Okay, so this has to be a gap. So now is where things get tricky because... Oh, no. Well, not necessarily oh, no. Although, that's not great either. Well... I could put this here. Okay, all right, right. That could work. And then it just means, oh, that makes it really hard to connect. This, I mean, this whole thing is trouble on the double because, well, maybe not actually, because if something connects here, it might be okay. And then I can put this up here, and then I can just put the Monk there. And again, just kind of hope for the best. Oh boy, this gap in the middle is... Oh wait, Joe says wait. I'm going. I believe. Wait, why didn't I put a thing here? What was I thinking? I did cut off the artist's most valuable spot. You know what? You're right, Joe. Let's start over. I think I needed to conceptualize this one. Hold on. Let me start over because the washer threw me off. Let's just start over. And you know what? I cheated anyway. I didn't discard. I didn't discard 2 cards. I cheated, so we have to start over. Look at that. We have to start over. Okay. Lock in. Julie says hi to Carl. I don't even know if... Oh, Carl's sleeping. Carl's taking a nap. Okay, so we drew the Butterfly Whisperer and the Fool for our first 2. The Fool we want to be on a bottom row, so I don't hate that. And the Butterfly Whisperer, oh boy, the Butterfly Whisperer, she needs to be in a row, though, with different flowers, right? 2 per unique flower. So maybe I'll put her here because then, and then we also need to make sure that she ends up on, the Alchemist needs to also be on a purple flower spot. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so here's the Alchemist. And now we can't place him until we have a purple flower spot, which is coming up next. So this round, we just have to place the Fool. We want as many... oh, gosh, that's rough. But I think that's how it has to be. Because I want as many different colors of flowers in her row as possible. So I think I'm going to put the Fool down here like that. And then let me figure out what I want to do with this card. Oh, I don't want to do any of that. I'm going to do like this. This gives us the best chance of connecting it to something above her. Right? Right. Great. Well, later then, don't wake up the hubby. Call... Yeah, oh. The Butterfly Whisperer in their row. Score 2 per unique flower color in the Butterfly Whisperer's row. But the Fool is, we need them to be in a column situation. And the Alchemist is the column one. Yeah, score 3 per space with white or blue flowers in the Alchemist's column. Oh, so this would be a good spot to put him. Hold on. So he needs blue and white flowers. And he has to be on a purple spot because I did that. Oh my God, this is so bad. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put him here. Who else do I have? I have the botanist who scores 4 points per. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna put the Alchemist here. And I put this. Oh no. Hold on, steady, steady. Okay, maybe we put this like this. Oh, but no. Like that, maybe? Oh my god. I'm so stressed. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on flowers in this one. So that's kind of the thing that like scenario 3 adds is the flowers. Okay, we got the painter, who I could put here. And I could put him here with yellow flowers. But or red, because this is less insane. Oh no, that's still bad. That's all bad. That's all bad. I'm gonna ugh. I mean, oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. You know what? If I put this here, it's not the worst. It's not the worst to put that there. Well, hold on. Hold on. Hold steady. Not great either. I mean, I could just do this. I could just do this and that, I mean, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, right? Well, I don't like it, but that's what I'm doing. Are we still following the rules of the inn? I think so. I can't give the alchemist any more blue. I can't. I've given him too many. This is all he can have in his row. So he's in trouble. The alchemist is in trouble. Wait, no. He needs not yellow, right? He needs blue or white. The alchemist needs blue or white. So he's getting 6 points. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna trust in the heart of the cards. I'm gonna believe. I'm gonna believe that this is gonna work. It's so silly. It's so silly. It's so out of control that I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh, you guys can't even see these guys. I don't like that. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Well, that's a little bit better. Okay. Now, next. The next thing. So we just got the cat. The thing about the let me tell you what's interesting about the botanist. 4 per space, the botanist is touching that matches the color of the flower in their space. I mean, I could do the yellow here, or I could do, well, I could do the red. I mean, this is not like the most amazing place to put them, I don't think, but at least they're getting, including theirs, I think. Oh, but then they're not touching the bottom. The ivy situation is really upsetting. Per space botanist is touching. Oh no, it does not including theirs. It's not including theirs. That was a different thing. That was I can't remember who that was, but I could put him there. I could also put this here, which is equally terrible. But if I put that here, I can put this here. And then that kind of connects all of that garbage together. But oh no, but this is going to be a problem. Oh shoot. Okay, that is unfixable, so I'm just not going to worry about it because there has to be a gap here. That's already said and done. They're both on purple. Yeah, so I just need to score 15. Right, so right now she's getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and he is getting 6. So we're actually good on that. Magically. Somehow. Okay, we have the monk and the cat. Now. I don't know that it's still possible for me to do the cat, unfortunately. I think the cat's goal might be like not possible now. Well, actually, maybe not. It might be, I can maybe do it. So if I put him here, I could go maybe like 1, 2, 3, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it could happen. It could, if I put the cat here. Okay, let's see what happens when I do this. If I put the cat here, And then I put this. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 that can't go there. But this can go here because we can put something up here. Or this could go here. Maybe this goes here. No, because I need a way to get back up there. So this has to go here, I think. I think this has to go here. If I want to try and still do the cat. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Here we go, here we go. The washer. Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I need to kind of create a path to get the washer up to where I'm trying to go. So I think I'm going to put the washer here. And then I'm going to put this... oh no, oh no. Okay, I just have to not worry about the ivy, which is such a bad life decision, but it's the decision I'm making. Because these are gonna go, yeah, okay. Okay, 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 okay. All right, okay. We just have to believe. We just have to believe we're gonna make this work. Now, oh, I really messed him up. Oops, I really messed him up. I have to have a door there, and I have to have a door here. So this has to go here. Well, hold on. This has to go here. No, why don't you work? Why don't you connect? Okay, what if I put this door here? That still doesn't connect to all that stuff, does it? Oh, this would. This would do it. And then this could just go here for now. And then who lives there? Who am I putting there? Maybe this guy, the monk. And then last but not least, the Raven Keeper. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. So somebody has to go here. Oh, but the door has to go here. That's where the door has to go. I'm going to do this door. Not the best I could have done with that, but that's where that goes, and that goes up there. Okay, so that is our in. Oh, let me pull this down. You guys can't see the top there. I am really... I cannot even tell you what the score looks like on this. If we even hit the score. Like, I did complete both goals, but at what cost? Because I think I messed up the ivy so bad that that's going to be the thing that, like, destroys us here, unfortunately. But you know what? We did what we could with what we had. And we're going to hopefully... Oh, let me put my door. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Yeah, that can go there. Okay, great. So let's see how this goes. Let's try scoring all of this. Remember, we're going for a score of 65. Okay. So first up, we have the Alchemist. And the Alchemist is going to get 6 points because they get 3 points per space with white or blue flowers in their column. So they get 6 points. And then we are going to go to the Botanist, who I did really bad on. They get 4 points per space. The Botanist is touching that matches the flower color of their space. So they get 4 points. I swear somebody said including their own space. I swear I read that. Who did I read that from? Maybe I made that up in my brain. It matches the color of their space. Oh, it was the, I think it was the Butterfly Whisperer, probably. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. The Butterfly Whisperer gets 2 points per unique flower color in their row. So they get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That does give us a combined 15 or more for her and the Alchemist. So if we manage to beat 65, we unlock that challenge. Now the cat is really interesting because I do actually think I did really well with the cat. So starting from the cat, trace a path to guests. Same, score 1 point per guest on this path, not counting the cat. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we got, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We just barely, and we ended in a space next to the cat. So we just barely got that. The torch, the flamethrower, the flame breather we didn't get any points from. The Fool, we get 3 per wall or gap. So we got 1, 2, 3, so 9 points. The Monk is losing 2 points, and they are getting 4 points. The Painter is getting 4 plus 3, right? So 7 points. The Raven Keeper is getting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And the Washer is getting 2 of these, so 8 points. Now for Ivy, we have, this is 1, 2, 3, oh, and this is another one. This is also separate. 4, 5, 6. We got 0 points from Ivy. That is really bad. So I don't think we met our goal. And then I got 3 points from my door. Oh man, I did so bad on Ivy, you guys. Oh no. We're shooting for 65 points. Let's see how we did. 7 plus 9 plus 4 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 3. You guys, 64. We're 1 point shy. Hold on. Let me just make sure about the Ivy situation. So this is 1, 2, 3. Wait. We might be okay. Hold on. I might have miscalculated. 1. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. This goes here. So that's 4. 5, 6. No, I didn't. I did it right. 1 point, but that's okay. That means we will do this one again. Oh man, that's too bad because I managed to do all the other things. But you know what? Considering that this was the first time I did this one that involved all the flower stuff and the cat, I'm not mad about it. I feel like I learned a lot about how the flowers interact with each other and how the cat, were kind of where you have to place the cat for him to get points. Like all of that sort of made sense. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did I give myself 6 for the Raven? I did. I just keep thinking, like, is there anything I missed? 8 minus 2 is 4. This guy, I gave him 6 points. The botanist got flower score 4 per space the botanist is touching that matches the flower color of their space. Yeah, I think that's it. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. The Washer. Yeah. That's our final. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whew. So close. 1 point away. But that's okay because that means the next time I will get to try this one again, and I bet I will do way better. So that is where we are going to stop for today. Thank you guys so much for joining my very first board game live stream. I hope to do more of these in the future. I would love to know, if you're watching this now or if you're watching this later, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed this. What do you think of Enchanted Ivy? Would you like to see more Enchanted Ivy in the future? I would be very happy to continue playing. If you haven't noticed, I really like this game a lot. I like the story that's evolving. I like the characters. I like all the different puzzles that get presented to us. It is really a game that feels very just one more. Like as soon as I finish this, I'm like, I want to play again. I want to try and beat this again. It's so... it's such an interesting challenge. Obviously, if you've watched me play Moonrise Peaks or things like that, you know that I love collecting things. I love the museum and Animal Crossing. So this sticker aspect is very much my jam. I love the idea of trying to collect all the stickers. I love collectathon type things. So that is very much beckons to me. And we still have... Guys, we still have so many characters to get through. So, I mean, this is all the characters that we haven't seen yet. So there's still so much There's still so much. Yeah, I did an earlier video of this when it was still in prototype form. So this is the final version. It's coming out next week at Gen Con. So it is, the release is on the horizon. I think people who kickstarted it are starting to get their their packages, because someone in the chat earlier was saying they just got it in the mail. So I think that was probably because they kickstarted it. Yeah, this is made to be played completely solo. I think you could easily play it with like one other person, and you guys could just take turns. Like, I take a turn drawing 2 cards and placing, and I take a turn drawing 2, and then you gotta just like talk about what you want to do. So I definitely think you could play it as a 2-person game, but it is made to be played as a solo experience. So just something to keep in mind. Fully replayable. You can replay any of the specific scenarios, and then once you finish the game, or even if you don't finish the game and just want a different challenge, you can do endless mode, which adds a whole other layer of replayability to the game as well. So there is a lot of game here. For I don't, how much does this cost? Is this $20? That seems really low, but that could be, is that a thing? Let me see if I can find the answer to that question. Because I don't know if Joe is still here or not. Enchanted Ivy board game. $26. So 26. Oh no, that's a lie. It's $19. I don't know where I got 26 from. I just made that up. Oh, because there's an expansion that's $7. So if you bought the game and the expansion, it would be $26. That's a really, I mean, considering how much game you're getting, that's like a really great, that's like a pretty amazing price. Like for $20, that's bonkers how much game you're getting in this game. So yeah, and it's available. I just looked it up. It's available for pre-order on Allplay's website. So I will, after this video is live, I will add a link to the game on in the description. So if you want to check it out, the pre-order is there, shipping now. Look at that, so that you guys can pick up a copy if you want. Or, like I said, if you're going to Gen Con, you can just go get a copy there. They should definitely have this at PAX Unplugged, because they're going to have it next week at Gen Con, and PAX Unplugged is in like 3 months. So I would be shocked if they didn't have it there. I think the only reason they wouldn't have it there is if there was like some sort of like it's sold out like crazy situation. But yeah, I think I've never really experienced like a shortage of a game really from Allplay. So I think you're in good hands. They should definitely have it at PAX. And yeah, Joe just said they'll have it at PAX. So there you go. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for joining and for playing along with me, and let me know what you thought, and if you'd like to see more Enchanted Ivy in the future. And until next time, like I said, I will, the only other live stream I have coming up is on Sunday. I'm going to be playing Moonrise Peaks, and then after that, there will be no live streams for a week because I will be at Gen Con. But there will be lots of other content, so lots of short content, lots of, you'll still have Baldur's Gate and Elden Ring and a new recent reads video, so lots of stuff still coming your way. Thank you guys so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and as always, happy playing.